Some sounds are so terrifying, they make silence feel safer. Have you ever heard something you just can't explain? A bump in the night, a whisper on the wind? Well, get ready, because we're about to dive into the top 10 creepiest sounds ever recorded. These are the noises that have baffled scientists, terrified explorers, and haunted the internet for years. So, turn down the lights, put on your headphones if you dare, and let's listen to the sounds that prove silence is sometimes a blessing. Coming in at number 10, we have the unexplained sky trumpets. All over the world, from Canada to Australia, people have recorded these bizarre, apocalyptic sounds seemingly coming from the sky itself. It sounds like a massive horn or a metallic groan echoing through the clouds. Scientists have proposed theories ranging from atmospheric pressure changes to tectonic plates shifting. But no single explanation fits every case. It's a global mystery that sounds like it's straight out of a disaster movie. Is it a natural phenomenon we don't understand, or something else entirely? The ambiguity is what makes it so unnerving. Next up at number 9 are whale distress calls. Now, you might think of whale songs as beautiful and majestic, and they usually are. But when a whale is in distress, its call changes dramatically. It becomes a mournful, desperate cry that can travel for miles underwater. Hearing a recording of it is heartbreaking and deeply unsettling. It's a raw, powerful expression of pain from one of the planet's most intelligent creatures. It reminds us of the fragility of life in the vast, dark ocean, and the lonely struggles that happen far from human eyes. At number 8, we have the legendary WOW signal. In 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio picked up a powerful, narrowband radio signal from deep space. It lasted for 72 seconds and was so strong and unusual that the astronomer on duty, Jerry Emin, circled it on the printout and wrote "Wow" beside it. The signal came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius and has never been detected again. Was it a natural cosmic event or something more? The source remains a complete mystery, making it one of the most tantalizing and spooky what-ifs in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Creeping into our number 7 spot are ghostly cries in abandoned hospitals. These places are already unsettling, with their history of sickness, death, and desperation. But paranormal investigators who venture into them often come back with truly chilling audio recordings. Electronic voice phenomena, or EVPs, capture faint whispers, disembodied cries for help, and painful moans that weren't audible at the time of recording. Skeptics argue it's just radio interference or the mind playing tricks, but when you hear a clear voice crying nurse in an empty, derelict ward, it's hard not to feel a shiver run down your spine. At number 6, we travel to the desolate landscapes of Siberia for the infamous hell sounds. The story goes that in the late 1980s, Soviet geologists drilled a super-deep borehole over 9 miles into the Earth's crust. They supposedly lowered a microphone down and recorded the tormented screams of millions of souls. This recording spread like wildfire in the early days of the internet. Now, it's widely considered to be a hoax, likely a cleverly edited sound loop from a horror film. But the legend persists, and listening to that horrifying cacophony of screams, fake or not, is an experience you won't forget. It taps into a primal fear of what might lie beneath our feet. Blasting off to number 5, we have Saturn's eerie radio waves. NASA's Cassini spacecraft captured electromagnetic waves generated by the planet's aurorae and converted them into sound. The result is not the harmonious music of the spheres, but a terrifying mix of shrieks, whistles, and crackles that sound like something from a science fiction horror film. It's the sound of a giant, alien world in turmoil, a storm of plasma and energy, on a scale we can barely comprehend. It's a chilling reminder that the universe isn't always silent and beautiful. Sometimes, it's downright scary. Number 4 is for the paranormal enthusiasts. EVP recordings in haunted houses, similar to the hospital cries, but perhaps even more personal and direct. Ghost hunters around the world use digital recorders, hoping to capture voices from beyond the grave. And sometimes, they get more than they bargained for. Recordings have captured what sound like clear words, names, and even full sentences responding to questions. Is it auditory pareidolia, where our brain finds patterns in random noise, or is it actual communication from the other side? Whatever you believe, hearing a disembodied voice whisper your name in a silent, dark house is the stuff of nightmares. Our third most creepy sound is the Taos hum. For decades, residents and visitors in and around Taos, New Mexico, have reported hearing a persistent, low-frequency hum or drone. It's described as a sound similar to a diesel engine idling in the distance. What's bizarre is that only a small percentage of people can hear it, and attempts to identify its source with sensitive equipment have failed. It's caused frustration, sleep deprivation, and anxiety for those affected. Is it a secret military experiment, a unique geological phenomenon, or a form of mass hysteria? The mystery of the Taos hum is as maddening as the sound itself. The runner-up for the creepiest sound ever is the Aztec death whistle. Archaeologists used to think these skull-shaped clay whistles were just toys or ornaments. That was until someone decided to blow into one. The sound it produces is not a whistle. It's a horrifying, blood-curdling human scream. Historians now theorize these were used in sacrificial rituals or on the battlefield to terrify enemies before an attack. Imagine 100 of these screaming at once as warriors charge. It is the sound of pure terror, engineered by an ancient civilization to mimic the shriek of a dying person. It's absolutely bone-chilling. And now, the #1 creepiest sound ever recorded, the bloop. In 1997, hydrophones deep in the Pacific Ocean detected a powerful, ultra-low frequency sound. It was so loud that it was picked up by sensors over 3,000 miles apart. The sound profile didn't match any known man-made or geological event. Most intriguingly, its signature resembled that of a living creature, but it was many times louder than the loudest known animal on Earth, the blue whale. For years, it fueled speculation of a colossal, undiscovered sea monster lurking in the abyss, while NOAA later concluded it was likely the sound of a massive icequake. The mystery and the sheer scale of the sound captured the world's imagination. It remains the ultimate sound from the deep, a powerful and terrifying noise from a world we barely understand. From the depths of space to the bottom of the ocean, and from ancient artifacts to our own backyards, these sounds remind us that our world is full of mysteries we have yet to solve. They challenge our understanding and prey on our deepest fears. And the next time you hear a strange sound outside your window, remember, not all of them have an explanation. Thanks for watching. Which sound did you find the creepiest? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mysteries. Stay curious and stay safe.